Greetings and welcome to the 1/6 Scale Man proudly presents another episode of You Know What It Is, The Corner. I am your host, Lael Rockwell, for the 1/6 Scale Man YouTube channel. Thank you for basically being here. And today, we finally got a release. It's been a dry spell for like the last, week or so? Well, pretty much a week or so. We did get a release last week, but it was kind of quiet in the spectrum of collecting. So we finally got another one. This is the Daredevil figure from She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. So I know that there were some people that were expecting this one. Some people were passing on it. It has been a bit of a divisive figure, especially for a show that was kind of divisive. But they did produce some pretty decent figures that I will actually get and add into the collection. So who knows? Who knows who's going to get this one, who's not? But before we jump into that, please do me a favor. Hit that like button if you haven't already, like this tells you to do. Subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you will always up to date to videos such as this one and others that are up and coming. So do us a solid and do that, man. But before we jump in and talk about this figure, always got to pay homage to the companies that you always do us a favor and give us the figures that we were actually looking for or that we want to actually have in our collection. Starting out with my man Ray over there at Underground Figures, all day, every day. Ray, that's what I call him. If you ain't got it, he'll get it for you. If you are looking for it, he'll find it. On top of that, no NRD. Strictly transparency as always. Reasonably priced when it comes to shipping and handling. Make sure you head on over to his homepage because he always has some steals and deals that you can actually get yourself or get your hands on. You let him know that Leo sent you over there and he will definitely take care of you. That is my man Ray over there at Underground Figures. So I definitely want to give him a shout out. Also, I want to give a shout out to my man Ray over there at Hogwarts Toys. It's the tale of two Rays, as we always say. Ray will not only get you the figure that you're looking for, but the sticker and a comic book to boot. He always keeps you suited and booted. So definitely make sure you head on over there and tell him that Leo sent you. He is a good guy, great guy in the community, and I love him. Always taking care of us. So we want to take care of him. So shout out to my man Ray. As always, I want to give a special shout out also to my man Watches 6 over there, Comic Relief and Comic Collectibles. Comic books, 1/10 scale, 1/12 scale, statues, whatever you're looking for, you name it, he got it. Also the proud sponsor of the Spring Fever Flex, I believe that's what it's called. Their Spring Fever Flex. That's what it's called. It's hard to, don't quote me, but that's what's going on over there in the Figure Flex Friday Facebook group. So definitely shout out to him. And last but not least, we want to give a shout out to my man Brian Wong over there at Modu Space, Modu Case. If you're looking for like a great display, he'll take care of you. Head on over there and tell him that your boy sent you and he'll take care of you. So I want to give him a special shout out as well. And yes, it's so good to be in the collecting atmosphere, but I know why you guys are here. The same reason why I'm here. We're here to talk about some of the figures that, we basically get in our collection, some of the ones that have just been released. And this was definitely a newly released. Now, it wasn't something that we were, unaware of because we knew it was going to actually happen. And it finally dropped, and we actually have it in the collection right now. That is to talk about none other than Daredevil. Now, this is Daredevil from the She-Hulk series. This isn't his own standalone. This is mainly from the She-Hulk series. And it's a bit divisive because we knew that we were going to get the yellow and red suit. This is basically one of his original spots. I wish it would have actually been the yellow and black with the red emblem, to basically take it back. If it would have been that, I'd have been more adept to it. But again, they came with this one. So I'm like, all right, it is what it is. But it still looks pretty good. I mean, it does look like the original one that we actually got, but I know there'll be a lot of people that are waiting for the Born Again series to get that suit because that suit does look incredible. But in the meantime, before we get to that point, we have this one right here. So let me know if you're going to get your hands on it. There will be some people that will. I think I pre-ordered it through Underground as well. So I'll probably have it because I missed out on the first iteration of Daredevil. But we do get this one. It looks pretty good. I mean, again, the color is a bit divisive, but I knew I wanted to actually have a Daredevil in my collection. And, again, this would have probably been the one to boot. I did want to have at least one representation. And until we get that other one, I'll definitely have this one here as well. But it looks good so far. Taylor going to suit itself looks really, really good. Now the thing is, like I said at up top, it's going to be a bit divisive because it was coming from the She-Hulk series, and not too many people were really excited about it. They really didn't like the series. I think for the most part, it was promising in the very beginning, but then it kind of derailed more towards the end. And it had nothing to do with it being woke, to me, to be quite honest. I think it poked fun at a lot of people that would, speak in those terms. I hate the term woke. I don't use it over here. I think it was just basically towards the end, the writing got kind of mixed up, and that's why it wasn't as welcome. But I did enjoy Tatiana Maslany's role and her portrayal of the role, as always. And I think she's a good She-Hulk. And then we got the entrance and iteration of Daredevil from this film, but I mean from the show, I think they could have did a bit better with it. That'd probably be one of the biggest drawbacks for a lot of people collecting this, because they just didn't like the show. But for me, like anybody else, I like to divorce the show or the character or the figure itself from the show and just create my own iteration. I would suggest that you do the same thing. But I think all in all, it looks good. It looks really, really good. You can get some really, really incredible poses out for this, and that's why I'm not going to pass up on it. I do like the articulation on it. I think you will be able to pull off some incredible things from it. I think it looks pretty good. I definitely think it looks pretty good. Especially it is a direct iteration and a shrunken down version of what we got from the show. So if you're looking for something like this, you can actually get it. I know that I think it's on waitlist over there at Sideshow right now. I believe it is. I got to basically check that out, but I believe they basically have it on waitlist. I believe so. If you are looking for it, if you're looking to get your hands on it, yeah, it is waitlisted over there. So both figures are actually waitlisted, and it's going for $275. But I'm pretty sure that you can find it, from any mutual outlet, any other outlet that you're looking to get this figure from. You'll be able to get it. Don't fret. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to actually find it, besides like Sideshow and others. But besides that, like I said, it looks really good. Something that if you want to actually have in your collections, you can get it. I think it'd be, especially now, here's the thing. I guess you want to question whether or not you're going to get this and add it with the She-Hulk figure. I don't know if people will do that or not. I'm not really sure how that's going to look, how that interpretation is going to look, and it's going to come across. But if you want it, you can get it, and it'll be readily available for you. So, I don't know, man. Just at your own discretion. I want to say that. But again, I think this piece, it does bode well. It looks pretty good. I'll have a Daredevil in my collection finally, and I'll still get that Born Again version, because that's going to be incredible, because we're definitely going to get that version. We're going to also get another Punisher version. Yes, Punisher's in the show. You probably already know that out there right now, but we'll get that. I hope we get a Jessica as well. Jessica Drew, I believe. Or Jessica Jones. I'm sorry. I hope we get her as well. Jessica Drew is Spider-Woman. Sorry about that. Had to be respectful. But definitely, we'll probably get that. But yeah, I think this looks really good. All in all, I love and shout out to Kendar for the amazing photos that we actually get with this. It does have a bit of battle damage to the helmet, but I think it looks really, really, really good. I love the pictures that he took. Some quality photos here. I very seldomly use the head sculpt. I'm gonna be quite honest. I said this last night on Say What. I'll probably take a few pictures with it, but I'll stick more towards having the helmet on this figure, because that's what I got it for. That's what I'll get it for. But it looks good. It definitely looks good. And yeah, I'll have it. So you guys tell me what you guys think. Tell me if you're gonna get it in hand, if you're interested in this piece. I don't know if you are. I am. You may not be. But I think all in all, it is, a bit of a decent figure to actually have in your collection, man, if you want it. And I think you'll be happy with it. I'm definitely happy to see, where his adventure takes him in a new series. I know they said, or Marvel was saying, back to formula. They're going back to basically the way things were originally. And I'm glad they're doing that, because they need to continue to do it. We want substance. We want quality over quantity. And I think that that's what they need to give us. You know what I mean? Give us the quality shows. Go back to formula. X-Men 97 is killing it right now. And I think y'all need to do that. Give us that same energy. Meet us with that same energy with all the other shows. But definitely excited about this one. I hope you are. Again, we'll probably talk about this more on some other shows. I don't know if we're doing the best of best tonight with Jay. Not really sure. But you'll probably hear us talk about this more in detail on Collectors Lounge International on Sunday. So we'll basically talk about that. But in the meantime, yes, it is finally released. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to get this in hand. If you're interested, if you're not, who knows? Just let us know, and we'll just take it from there. But again, thank you guys for actually being with me and hanging with me on this particular video. I'll have it up and running here pretty soon, but thank you very much. Tune in Figure Flex Friday, this Friday, Collectors Lounge International on Sunday, Comic Book Talk with Friends on Monday, Say What Wednesday again next Wednesday, and the saga continues. Anyway, love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Have a good day, because I know I'll have a good day, and we'll just keep it moving. Anyway, we are out. Love y'all. Peace, 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 peace.